Hey folks, 4.2, number 116. I realized I didn't do a problem like this. This is sort of a classic problem. You're trying to figure out the speed of the boat or canoe in still water and the speed of the river or the current. So there's problems like this. They'll either use a boat or they'll use a plane. So with the planes, they like saying that there's either tailwind or headwind. So if there's tailwind, that means you're going with the current. The wind is pushing the plane. Headwind is you're flying against the against the current. So downstream is the same thing as a tailwind. Going upstream is the same thing as a headwind. Okay, so in 116 it's a boat problem. 12-mile canoe ride, so the distance is 12 miles. Cool. We know distance equals rate times time. Kind of put it backwards. Distance equals rate times time. And let's see, downstream it took 2 hours. Downstream, 2 hours. The return trip, it better be more than 2 hours, otherwise the world doesn't make sense. 3 hours, okay. So, this is all they give us. So we're going to use two variables. Usually we use R for rate of the boat in still water and C for the current. So if you're going downstream, you have the speed of the boat, R, the rate of the boat, plus the current, because the current's working with you. But if you're going upstream, you just have the speed of the boat, the rate of the boat, minus the current, because the current's working against you. So we have R plus C times 2 is equal to 12, and we have R minus C times 3 is equal to 12. Couple ways you could do this. You could just distribute right away and then do your elimination method. That totally works. So distribute, do elimination method. This will totally work. I'm going to show you a little shortcut. It's not much of a shortcut, but you see how it's 2 times this mess and it's 3 times this mess, and 2 goes into 12 nicely and 3 goes into 12 nicely. So if I divide by 2 and divide by 2, and on this one I divide by 3 and divide by 3, I saved myself some time just because the numbers were nice. So now I basically have, let's move this up a little bit, more paper. Let's see if this is on screen. What do we got going on here? So we have R plus C, the 2 over 2 goes away, and that's just equal to 12 divided by 2 is 6. And then I have the R minus C, the 3's go away, 12 over 3 is 4. So you can see I saved some time. Now if I combine it, you see how the C and the minus here are going to go bye-bye? So 2R, bye-bye, equals 10. So R is equal to, my R's are a little bit ugly, 5. So R plus C is 6. So if R is 5, plug it into this one right here, and we see that C is 1. So the boat goes, what is that, 5? These what, miles per hour or something? Miles per hour. And then the current is 1 mile per hour. Done. That's all. So it's basically the trick right here, R plus C and R minus C. Okie dokie.